If you take 10 people from 10 different races and you turn them all inside out, cut the guts out, turn them all inside out, lay them on the ground, all 10 of them, you wouldn't know which one is which race. You don't know that because on the inside, you all look the same. This is why personally, I believe that if you want to be in a relationship with somebody who is from a different race, then go for it. If you like the person, if you love the person, then you shouldn't even see the race, okay? If you're a black woman and you're attracted to this man over there who is white, and you really find him charming and attractive, then go for it, okay? Go for it. Hello everyone, this is Geoffrey Henderson. Thank you so much for coming to our YouTube channel, Innocent Love. We are so thankful for all the subscribers. We have a bunch of subscribers that have joined our Innocent Love YouTube channel. We really appreciate that. And we just want to give our gratitude out there. It means a lot to me and Sherry. It means a lot to me. And I want to continue to stay dedicated to my videos every Thursday as of now. And with that said, let's get into this new topic. And the topic that today I want to talk about is, the topic is called dating someone from another race. Okay, that's what we're going to be talking about because there's a lot of controversy going on. There's different opinions. People talk, there are people out there that talk very negatively about that. There are people that talk very positive about it. There are people that just don't care. They're just very neutral. So there's a whole different views of opinion, okay? But I personally want to give you my advice regarding dating someone from another race, okay? So, with that said, guys, if you like the content that you hear and you like the videos that I do with love advice, I would appreciate if you continue to share this video, share with other people, that they will have a chance to watch it as well. Really would appreciate that, okay? So with that said, my personal opinion about that is that for me personally, I have no problem with that whatsoever. Okay, but there are people out there, they are very, very hard. I know that there are certain countries where it's very untraditional to be in a relationship or marry someone from another race. As far as I can know, I know that, for example, when it comes to the Indian people are very traditional to be in a relationship with someone from the same race. However, I do have seen some people who were Indian that were in a relationship with somebody who was not Indian. So it does happen, but I know that the overall, most people from the Indian, they'd rather stick with their own race because they have a very traditional thing going on. There's a lot of, they have very deep culture, deep religion. So they kind of like to stick with one another. And I've also seen it, I think the Chinese people are also, they really like to stick with their own race when they get into a relationship. I could be wrong, I'm not quite sure. This topic basically is just my personal opinion, what I think about it. But I have met people, from the black community that are very, very strong with staying with their own race. They have a big problem. There are many people in the black community, they find it extremely offensive that, a black man would be married to a white woman. And I personally don't even like to talk about races. I just figured it would be like an interesting topic to talk about. So that's why I'm doing this. But for me personally, like I said, I don't really care. Because for me personally, we all made in the image of God. We are all have the same blood. No matter what color we are, whether we are Chinese, whether we're Hindu, black, white, don't matter. If you cut your arm open, we're all going to bleed the same blood, and you don't know the difference where the blood comes from. If you have three bags of blood from three different races, you could not determine from which race the blood came from. Okay, you probably can determine the blood type, but everybody, no matter what race it is, they have different blood types. There are blood types that a black person has, that a white person has the same blood type, So it doesn't really matter. And I personally believe because we're all made in the image of God and we all have the same blood. And you know what? If you, I'm talking a little graphic here right now, but if you take 10 people from 10 different races and you turn them all inside out, cut the guts out, turn them all inside out, lay them on the ground, all 10 of them, you wouldn't know which one is which race. You don't know that because on the inside, we all look the same. Okay, so that's why I personally believe that that it doesn't matter what race you are. And for those who do care or who do say, you know what, I think it's wrong, you shouldn't have this. But I mean, there are people out there that are very confused, especially people that are mixed, they don't know what race they belong to. Even in my own family, I'm not going to mention any names, but I do have members of my family. There are some that used to be very confused what race. They don't know am I supposed to be black or white? Why am I in between? And you know what? You are a special person, okay? And I'm talking to those people who are very confused, who have a white mother and a black dad or vice versa, because there are people out there that are very confused and they don't know where they belong. I can tell you where you belong. You belong to God, okay? God created you no matter where you come, no matter where you came from, no matter where your parents came from. It don't matter, Ultimately, we all came from Adam, and he was the original first person who stepped his foot on earth, and we all came from him, What race did he come from? I don't know, and I don't really give a damn, I don't. Some people say they're very, very strong and say, you know what, that Adam, he was a black man, or Jesus was a black guy. You know what? I don't give a crap. I really don't give a crap. All this race stuff, it's just so freaking annoying. And I just wanted to bring this out because at the end of the day, it don't matter, okay? It does not matter, okay? We are all special people that are made in the image of God. We are all made the same. We are all under sin. We are all under curse. If we don't go and accept Christ, then we're all going to go to hell. It don't matter if you're black or if you're green or yellow or brown or pink. It don't matter what color you are. It don't matter, okay? You're going to be judged by God the same way like everybody else, okay? So that's it. And this is why me personally, I don't really care what race you are. I have great friends from different races, and you know what, personally, for me personally, I have friends and I don't even see the race. I don't see it. I see the person. I see the soul. I see the person for who they are. I have great friends I had a great friend, he was Hispanic. He is Hispanic. I have a great friend who used to be who was white. I had another great friend who was black, but I don't see the color. I just see the person. And the only reason why I'm bringing all these races and colors up is because this is the topic that we're talking about right now. But in general, I don't give a damn. I don't give a crap about it, okay? And this is why personally I believe that if you want to be in a relationship with somebody who is from a different race, then go for it. If you like the person, if you love the person, then you shouldn't even see the race, okay? If you're a black woman and you're attracted to this man over there who is white, and you really find him charming and you try to, then you can go for it, okay? Go for it. Sherry is from the Philippines. I'm black, but I also have a little white in me, and I was born in Germany. Where do I belong? I know where I belong. I belong to God, and I am Geoffrey, and I am here, and this is who I am, and I'm proud of who I am, okay? And I have a little bit of, my grandma, she is white, and my mom, she's mixed. So, I have a little bit of both, even though you don't see it, you see mostly black in me. But I'm saying is I don't care. And so should you. You should not care about that, okay? You want to marry someone who's from a different race, it's okay. The more important thing is instead of looking at the race, you should look at the person, if the person has the same faith in Christ as you have. Because that's what's more important than the race. If you're with somebody who is from a different race, or you worried about that, but the person has a whole different type of faith, that you have, and there's a huge contradiction, then you should really think about it twice whether you want to be with that person in a relationship or not. You know I had to think about it twice. I had to think about it many times, okay? Because at the end of the day, when it comes to the relationship with Christ, you both want to be on the same page, no matter what race you are, okay? So that's my opinion about that, okay? And if you have any comments regarding that, I would really appreciate if you leave it in the comment section below, okay? And I will make sure that I read them. I cannot guarantee that I will respond to everybody's comment, but I'll try. But if I don't, please don't be upset. You know, we're getting more subscribers, we're getting more comments, we're getting frequent comments from throughout all the videos, and sometimes it's a little bit difficult to keep up with it, especially not only are we active on Facebook, on YouTube, but we're also active on Facebook. We do a lot of things over there, so it's just building up. It's a good thing, you know, and that's why I want to keep this channel going. Sharon and I want to keep this channel going, okay? So with that said, guys, I really appreciate you watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And I see you guys in the next video, all right? Peace out.